how far we come now, 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 now. There's beauty in the unity we found.
What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we're going to do a match reaction for the match Barcelona, which just won against Atletico Bilbao just some few minutes ago. It was a very intense match, very exciting, and it was just fun. You know, it was just entertaining, something that we've seen Barcelona do in a very long time, just playing that Barcelona typical style, very attacking football and trying to do skills, trying to get flashy goals. It was just very entertaining. That's the perfect word for describing this match. In addition to this, we have already begun doing our World Cup Fridays here on the channel, so we have already posted the first team profile that is going to be on Russia. So if you want to check it out, be sure to check it up here in the info cards or down below in the description. Just like always, please remember to drop us a like, leave us a subscribe, turn the bell notification icon, and follow us on all other social media to keep up to date. You get the deal, you know the drill, so let's get right into it. The perfect way to describe this match for Barcelona was just another perfect day at the office. Barcelona came in starting very high. I mean high with a lot of attacking prowess because they got Coutinho, they got Alcácer, Messi and Dembélé. They had all very attacking players, and moreover they got Paulinho, since Rakitic was playing that sort of Busquets role, since Busquets is gonna be unfortunately injured for at least 3 weeks. Paulinho was also in that hold, but Paulinho isn't as defensively or as creative minded as Rakitic. Paulinho really likes to get into attack as well. So we had, most of all, we had like really attacking players, and that's why we saw a very flashy Barcelona for the very 20 minutes of this game. I gotta say that Barcelona came in very strong, and it was no disappointment as they got the first goal from Paco Alcácer in the 8th minute. I gotta say that it was a little bit offside from Jordi Alba, just a little bit edge offside. It was hard for the linesman to give it, but it was offside. In my eyes, it was offside, but at the end it was a very good finish, and we cannot take that away from Paco Alcácer. He put a very good finish into the bottom right corner of the goal. It was just a simple one touch, and before even getting the pass, Paco Alcácer should have been already looking into what direction he could have shot the ball, because there were already 3 defenders plus the goalkeeper in the trajectory of that ball. So it had to be a very big thing for Paco Alcácer, very intelligent. And even though this finish may look very easy, he made it look easier than it already should have been. After that, we saw many individual efforts from somebody very good, and that was obviously Ousmane Dembélé. I think Dembélé really is hitting his stride at Barcelona. He's coming into already, you know, that just knowledge of how to play with amazing players like Messi, like Rakitic, like Paulinho. He's already understanding his position at the club and his role in this formation. And I gotta say that with Sergio Roberto, they made a very good partnership today. Dembélé either defending and coming back, or Sergio Roberto going forward into attack. But Dembélé was so good in individual efforts. He had this one play where he just ran for the right midfield and then entered, cut inside, and took away, I don't know the name of the left back, was it Leco, I think it was, and just took him away, and then just came inside, passed it on to Messi. Similar to the next goal, but this time around Messi just did something else. Messi just like wanted to do a 1-2. It didn't work, but we saw that same thing over and over again. And it's something that, for instance, Dani Alves did before, but now we have that same attacking power for Dembélé with the right, and we have that with Jordi Alba for the left. So we're definitely giving more and more assists. We're definitely giving more and more how you call it, we're creating more chances now for the flanks for people like Dembélé, because instead by playing with Paulinho for there, Paulinho definitely doesn't have that, you know, extra flair that you need to create chances out of nothing. Dembélé certainly has, so that's something very good for our club, and something very good for Dembélé, that he's now playing really confident football. Coutinho in the same way, I gotta say he made an amazing play, just jaw dropping from Coutinho. I don't know at what minute it was, I think it was in the second half, but it was Coutinho as well. Is coming very good. And this is something that, for instance, last year we saw Real Madrid doing very well. That is that whenever they needed to rotate and whenever they needed like to win a game in the league, their B team or the substitutions, rotations, could have come in and always performed. And Barcelona this time around is doing perfectly. Paco Alcácer got a goal, very good performance from Coutinho, an assistance from Jordi Alba, an assistance from Dembélé. It's just working pretty good for Barcelona now. And this is something that I've been really enjoying, because it means that we can rest other players such as Luis Suarez, even though he came here for substitution. But we can rest players for important matches such as the Champions League or we can rest some players for the Copa del Rey final. This is very, very good because we're entering this stride of matches, which is just very, very difficult because we all need to have our best players because every match is very, very important. For now, we could say that the league is the thing that we can least prioritize because it doesn't matter now if we win games like this, and for instance today Atletico Madrid lose against Villarreal or they draw. If we could win the league just before El Clásico against Real Sociedad, so that could be a very, very big thing. We need to continue this form, and right now the next enemies basically in the league are not too hard. We had a Sevilla, we have Eibar. I think we still have Eibar, and then we have Real Sociedad, we have Real Madrid, we got Levante, we got some other teams here and there, but all very, very manageable. And I think that if we continue rotating players in the league, then we can allow other players to feature in the Champions League, which is the main thing I want to win. Like, as a Barcelona fan, I want to win the Champions League this season. Moreover, then came the second goal. So second goal right away, the same thing, Dembele cutting in from the right, passing into Messi. And Messi, I gotta say that it was a very, very fun this second goal, because even though he scored an amazing goal just like he always do, he danced. Like, whenever you see Messi dancing, it's like 1 in a million. He never does that, and now he's 30 years old and he's still dancing and celebrating his goal. I don't know why he did that or what's the message behind it, but this is something very, very good, but because it looks like our best player Messi is enjoying his football, and that's something you want from every single player. You want your players to be performing good, they want to be concentrated, to be focused, but most important of all, they need to have fun with what they do. If your job is bad and you do not enjoy it, then you're not gonna perform well. But if you perform well, you enjoy your job, and most importantly, you have fun with it, then you're just gonna do 10 times miles better. So for every player out there, everyone out there, have fun with what you do, and that's the most important thing, and that's how you're gonna succeed as well. If you have fun with what you do, if you enjoy what you're doing, then it's gonna be perfect. I enjoy loving these videos. I don't dance to them like Messi did with scoring a goal, but I enjoy doing this video, guys. Like, every single day I may be tired, and there's something that always lightens up my day, is that I watch a match of Barcelona and then come back and talk to you guys. That's fun for me, so that's always good, and keep doing fun things. Messi's enjoying his football, and that's a great message for our team, because it means that Barcelona are in a good way, in a good mental state. And football is all about your feet, physicality, but most importantly about what's going on inside your head. So very, very good for our team. And to finish it off, I want to comment on 2 more things. I want to say right away that the second half is normal, that we just, sit back a little bit more. We bring in Alex Vidal, we bring in Iniesta, we brought in Ander Gomez, and this is all something because we wanted just to control the match a little bit more. There wasn't any need, to pressure up to start to score more goals. So it was normal for Valverde to try and incorporate this, because we're coming into an international break. You don't want to get any injuries. For instance, it's a good thing that Sergio Busquets is injured right now, because it means that then he can, wait out the international break, do not participate on that, and then come back and be stronger. So that's good. So Valverde is normal, it's understandable, his rotation. So if you want to be criticizing Valverde for this one, I will side with Valverde, because we just had full control of the match. This Atletico Bilbao team is not one that is just too strong. And this coming to the second thing I want to comment about, and is the current performance and stage of Atletico Bilbao. Sorry, I think that Bilbao right now are in a bad situation. They haven't finished under 15s, under position 15 in like for 10 years. So this is an unknown territory for Atletico Bilbao. Sometimes you may see teams like really up high the pitch, battling within European spots, but whenever you go into a bad situation, into a bad run of form, big teams do not normally have that, mental strength to come back from it. That's why you could see people like, I don't know, Real Madrid at the start of the campaign really struggling, or people like Malaga, who is a club who do not belong at the bottom of the table, but they're struggling, because you may be good, motivating your players to get in Europa League, but it's very, very hard to motivate your players to get out of the relegation zone. It's very, very hard. So Bilbao right now, they shouldn't be too worried, because they're like 15 points above the relegation zone, and they're like 8 points only between Europe. So a good run of form could get them back into competition. But I gotta say that for now, Bilbao, they need to shake some things up. For instance, I thought that their formation was just too defensive in a match like this one. I gotta say that Barcelona versus Bilbao has always been a very hard match, and this match was just kind of one-sided, I gotta say, in a very long time. But Atletico Bilbao always put a very tough game for Barcelona, and this one was just lacking that extra intensity. They weren't really motivated. I think they were they weren't focused, they weren't concentrated, and it's very hard, very sad to see. Even though I may hate Bilbao because we always struggle against Bilbao, like saying from a Barcelona point of view. Bilbao are a team that is very hard to beat. It's unfortunate because, like always, I say it, I do not like teams playing bad. I do not like the big teams playing bad. So hopefully Bilbao can turn this thing around. I think that they need to change manager most eventually, because this guy, I don't know his name, Siguarda I think it is, he just is like too defensive, too passive, too passive. Bilbao has always been about being having that hard tooth, having that intensity to fight. And I think that's lacking currently at the club. How can you start the game without Iñaki Williams and Arduriz? How? They're your best players. It's like Barcelona starting a match against Real Madrid without Suarez and Messi. Makes absolutely no sense. It's just so weird. But hopefully Bilbao can turn this around. Good thing for Barcelona. And I gotta say, Valverde has got very good chances with rotations, and I'm very happy for the team. So just like always, guys, if you have enjoyed this reaction, please remember to drop us a like, leave us a subscribe, turn on the bell notification icon, and follow us on all other social media to keep up to date. So see you in the next one. Take care.